Hey everybody, today is another day I didn't kill myself for some fucking reason. So, I am here with another dumb DSP video. This is very exciting, I know. I'm sure. Don't jump out of your seat, contain yourself. What we're gonna be talking about today is our buddy, our friend the Dark Surfer, and him not talking about drama, which is always good. I don't know if I talked about this in the video. This is July the 18th. I might have just said fuck it and left it alone. Hopefully I did, but I'm talking about it today. He complained about people reporting him a lot, and yesterday, he talked about fucking drama nonsense again too, because that's what gaming let's players do when they start their gaming streams. They talk about drama and talk about how good they're doing, as they use a platform that they only went to make money. Let's get this started. The shit he say speaks better than what I could say to lead up into this.
Sorry about that. That's coming in a moment. I will say this, folks. If you're watching the stream and you notice that you're getting bothered by people,
let me go back a little bit
and shit from people you don't know, and they're
because
asking
this is a great meme.
Gameplay, get right back into Sunken King. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I should mention a couple things.
Oh no, that's not it. It's another video. That's got it.
Did already tip me and stuff, so don't worry about that. That's coming in a moment. I will say this, folks. If you're watching the stream and you notice that you're getting bothered by people, you're getting PMs and shit from people you don't know, and they're asking you to go join other chats and streams, and they're harassing you, ignore them. /ignore, spacebar, type their name, and then you won't be able to get their messages anymore. And then report them, because that's against Twitch terms of service to do that shit. And the more people who report them, the bigger chance they'll be banned, and then they won't be able to harass you guys anymore. All right.
Nice thought.
Also, this is pretty hilarious. So apparently, I'm not even aware of this, or I don't even know what.
Listen to how he stumbled over his words, because you can tell he trying to think about how to say this without somebody trying to get some kind of fame off it. I don't know what you could call it. Like, he don't want to say who it is or how it happened or who did it or who was a part of it. He just want to say it happened and be as vague as possible.
What happened? But I guess apparently before I went on time off, all right, so we're talking over a week ago, I guess that what happened was, while I was streaming, my stalkers, which we all know as,
as you know,
no matter what I do, they have to watch every stream.
They're called,
harass me. They have to make fun of me. They have to.
They also harass him.
Light. Apparently, they were streaming on Twitch and they got banned, but it wasn't really a ban.
Suspended.
It was a suspension. And I guess they're so angry about this that they're actively trying to, like, get me banned from Twitch, even though I had nothing to do about it. I was live streaming at the time. I was playing a game, so I didn't know anything about this going on. I had nothing to.
Now to revisit something that happened a very long time ago. Way back when I used to watch DSP stuff on Twitch. I don't fucking watch his stuff on Twitch anymore. Not his live streams, like full on. It used to be like way back in the day. When he would stream and it'll be a game I'm interested in, I would just flat out watch his whole stream on my stream and do like talking over it and stuff. I think I uploaded a little bit of those. Like, if you go way back when he played 2K15, I think it was 15. It was the Spike Lee one. I uploaded that, but for the most part, I never uploaded them because I don't think they was interested enough. I should have uploaded them for easy views, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, the last time I did it, or one of the last times I did it, I don't know. I think it was when he was playing Tomb Raider. But this motherfucker, because somebody from my chat went to his chat and said that I was watching his video on my Twitch channel, and I still remember like it happened yesterday. He said he was going on a break to use the bathroom. By the time he came back from the break, my account hadn't been suspended already. So yeah, I was live streaming. It doesn't fucking affect anything. Now, he didn't report them. This has already been confirmed. This shit is old news. If you want to complain about what happened, you can. I don't fucking give a fuck, to be honest. Like people, like a lot of people have been talking about this. I hate to sound like a jackass, to sound like I'm some fucking smart ass, but they don't know how Twitch work at all. And at least I don't. From what I see, a lot of people don't. And the criticism, little gray area shit, and parody, gray area shit, it don't work on Twitch. If somebody reports you on Twitch for watching somebody else stuff, and the point of your stream is to watch somebody else stuff, you can get taken down and suspended, and that's just how it is. First time is 24 hours. Then your account come back. They don't fucking read emails. I email Twitch plenty of fucking times. You email Hitbox, Smashcast, and they read it. Email Twitch, they ain't reading unless you make money for them. But anyway, I'm fucking get off of that. You email them, it doesn't have anything to do with anything. They're not going to reply to it. They're not going to read it. They might read it. They're not going to reply to it. But the first time is 24 hours. I think the second time you get suspended for 72 hours. And then the third time they just delete your account. And you pretty much won't get it back unless you're some fucking super celebrity on Twitch, then you might. But yeah, that doesn't happen for regular people. Know what I mean? But anyway, the Dark Surfer. Well, he didn't fucking do anything. It was his fucking shitty fucking fans or whatever. I'm not about to say who they are. You know who it is. But they fucking allegedly mass flagged. They could have did it one time. They could have did it 100 times. Who fucking knows? But I think a real person looked at it and they took it offline. We can only go by other people's words. It's very easy. I'm kind of going a little bit off the wall right here, but it's very easy to say what you got reported for. Twitch sends you an email saying why you got suspended. So if you got suspended for like fucking about and watching somebody else stream, the email is gonna be like, yo, you got suspended for watching somebody else shit. It's not gonna, like, it's not, oh, you got reported 100 times so your account just suspended and you get no notification from anything. This stuff is fairly transparent. I wish I remember what email I was using when I got suspended for the first time, because I'll look it up. Probably not logged in on my phone though, so don't know if I could really do something about that. But yeah, when you get suspended, you get an email saying why you got suspended, saying how long the suspension for. They imply that you can email them, but that ain't gonna happen. There's nothing that's gonna fucking come from emailing fucking Twitch. At least when I did it, nothing came from it. Anyway, I'm fucking rambling, but yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. It's not some weird automated system. It's not like YouTube where somebody reports you or flag you. It just happens and no human look at it. It's not like YouTube at all. Well, let's continue.
At all. I didn't even, people say to me constantly, are you aware that this guy's doing this to you and this guy's doing... No, I don't care. I'm not aware of stuff haters are doing, kind of go in line with what he complained about yesterday too. Which is great. Here, I'm playing games. I don't give a shit about what anyone else does. I've said this a million times. I don't care. Let these circle jerking idiots do whatever they want.
Circle jerking idiots.
And I'm just going to go ahead and do whatever I do my thing, and I don't care.
Circle jerking idiots.
But apparently,
I ban people that aren't nice to me,
and
everyone gives me a bunch of free money all day.
Every day they're reporting me, mass reporting me.
That was a loud sound
for
on the mic,
example,
probably.
right now, if I were to say ways you can support the channel. You could cheer with bits. You can.
This is also something I want to talk about.
They'll report me and say that I'm abusing Twitch's terms of service by saying that, even though I'm not. It's absolutely allowed for you to mention ways that you can support a Twitch channel. It's allowed. But they will mass report me for doing this and say that I am, breaking the terms of service. I'm trying to get people to, what's the word?
You've been talking to the camera for 10 years and you still can't do it. It's fucking unbelievable.
Get something out of financial support or something like that. There's a wording in Twitch's terms of service, the way that they word it, okay? So yeah. So it's ridiculous because you're allowed to do it. Everyone does it. Literally everyone on Twitch who has this stuff enabled mentions it. It's okay.
Okay, literally everyone on Twitch that has bits and subs and shit enabled, obviously they mention it. DSP doesn't mention it the same way. Mentioning it is saying thank you. Mentioning it is saying, oh yeah, you can do it. That's a lot different than saying, hey, if you do it more, it's gonna help pay to keep my lights on. Or hey, if you do it more, it's gonna help pay for me to get new games. How dumb do you have to be to think that wouldn't do that? You get what I mean? It's like if you got one. It's like, for instance, if you got one job, you got a 9 to 5, you don't make money any other fucking way. Would you really need to go to your job and go to your manager and say, I need more hours because I need money to pay my bills? What else would you use your money for? To pay your bills or like buy drugs or buy food? It's stupid as a streamer for DSP to say, as a full-time streamer too, for him to say, hey, you giving me bits is gonna help me pay for games. No shit. The bits pay for everything because you have no actual like non-internet source of income. So it should be very obvious. He shouldn't have to say that. But he says it because he tries to manipulate people into giving them extra. But it's one thing to say, hey, thank you for the 10,000 bits. And it's one thing to say, hey, thank you for your $5 tip. And it's one thing to say, hey, thank you for the sub. That's one thing. But saying, hey, sub to me and send me bits so I can help pay my bills, which is not what he says. So it's like some gray area, walking the line bullshit, obviously. But that's a completely different thing. But what they do, oh, you want to help me keep the lights on and pay the bills and pay for new games, and you can support the channel by sending bits. You can cheer with bits. You could sub to me on Twitch, or you could send a tip. If you don't know how to send a tip, you can just click the tab. It's me. It's a picture of me with a bunch of Pokemon in the background. You can just send the tip. What else would the money go for, DSP? Do you think people think you're buying like cocaine with it or something? Oh, if you send me a tip, it's gonna go towards my cocaine fund. I don't know. But anyway, he's been doing this a lot, and people want to read the Twitch terms of services and say, oh, Darkside Phil is breaking the Twitch terms of services because he's asking for bits to help pay his bills. But like I said, it's gray area bullshit. He's not saying, give me bits so I can pay my bills. He's saying, if you give me bits, it can help pay my bills, which is different. So that's why he ain't getting in trouble for it. Now, Twitch, who fucking knows? Twitch might have got a bunch of emails. Maybe somebody might have told him, yo, you need to calm down on this, or you need to word it different. But let's be honest, Twitch is not going to get rid of DSP for making them money, especially when he going about it the way he going about it. The dude made, if he makes thousands, Twitch is also making thousands. You buy $1 worth of bits for $1.40, Twitch getting 40 cents off of that. You sub to him, Twitch getting half of it. So why would you get rid of a source of revenue? And people try to criticize Twitch for this. Oh my God, they not suspending DSP because we reporting them for this really specific thing that he kind of barely may be doing. Oh my God, Twitch is a bullshit website. All of these websites do it. That don't mean it's right, but all of them do it. Even the ones that you don't know about. It may be people don't get suspended or don't get in trouble because they don't fucking make as much money, or they give some of the money back, or whatever the fuck. It's the same thing DSP doing. It's just the way life works. But it is what it is. I ain't complaining about it because I don't really give a fuck. Like, it's so much other stuff when it comes to DSP to complain about. Instead of saying, well, he should get reported for this thing. But when other people do other things and they get reported, then I complain. I don't know. Complain about everything. I don't complain about any of it, I guess. Who fucking knows? I'm rambling like a motherfucker in this video because I had a bad day. I just fucking kind of hate life right now. So, don't really care if someone try to wiggle what I'm saying into something else. But yeah, we should report DSP and get him taken off of Twitch for saying bits are gonna help pay his bills, which obviously they fucking will. If somebody gets money, what else is money gonna go towards? Pay bills, buy games, or like buy drugs or buy food. It's not a lot of stuff you can spend money on in reality. Like what, buy a car? I don't know. Buy things or pay bills. That's all money can be used on, to buy things and pay bills. So when you give somebody on Twitch money, you know, you don't have to say it. You don't have to say, hey, doing this is going to help me pay the bills. But that's what he does. And he should get reported for that and taken off of Twitch. And we should be able to watch all of his stuff on Twitch and call it criticism. And we shouldn't get reported, because if we get reported, then it's not fair. But he should get reported. All right.
Hey, it's fine. It's not against the terms of service. But they're mass reporting me for this shit. So last night, all right.
Hey, it's the reason why I don't watch the Spaghetti live streams anymore on Twitch.
I was streaming.
And if I do watch his videos, it's not
night,
the point of the stream.
I was streaming Ultra Street Fighter 2.
Just giving some friendly advice to people that want to do stuff like that.
He was using an overpowered character. He was completely abusing the lag to win or whatever.
I don't really care about this. He was playing against Evil AJ on Street Fighter 2, the most illegitimate online fighting game. He was playing him in Street Fighter 2, and he was using Blanca, and DSP get really triggered when you use Blanca. And it was, of course, laggy, blah, 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 blah. And DSP made some fucking cringy ass comments like, oh, I would like to fucking rip his head off and dunk it through a hoop or some stupid shit. I don't give a fuck about that.
But this is hilarious. And this is what people don't realize, all right? This is what people don't realize. When you cry wolf so much, what you do doesn't matter anymore.
This is coming from the dude that has made multiple videos saying that he might not be able to do YouTube for a living, or he might go away. He's saying when you cry wolf so many times, people don't listen. Might want to look in the mirror on that one. But to sum up what he about to say now, I know me summing up everything is great. But to sum up what he about to say is something stuck on my mic. I'm never gonna get it off. To sum up what he about to say, when you report these channels so much, eventually somebody see it and say to themselves, this dude not really doing anything, breaking the rules. We're just going to ignore reports. I don't want to freeze on this. I hate this fucking fan art. Which is half true, but not completely true. When it comes to Twitch, at least. There's plenty of people like female streamers that have their boobs out a lot of times and shit. They get reported a lot. People that generally are really salty get reported a lot. People in general that are really, really popular get reported a lot because, you know, you got 10,000 people in your stream. Somebody see 2 seconds of not a gameplay and they report you for non-gaming content. That used to be a thing on Twitch, getting reported for non-gaming content. But after a while, especially with these partner channels, and you know, even in the partner channels already got like an extra veil of fucking security against people trying to mass report them. No matter what, they're going to have a real person come in and look at that. It's not going to be Joe that's on his mama computer that do work part-time for Twitch and probably get paid. He probably gets paid in fucking pennies. Not even pennies. He probably get paid in with a free Twitch Prime sub or some shit. It's not going to be Joe on his mama computer in the basement saying, oh, okay, this dude got reported. Let me click on this. Fuck it, I'll suspend them. It's not that. It's like for real people that work at Twitch is going to come look at that shit. And when it happens so much times, you know, eventually it's going to be like, okay, maybe we should kind of not take these reports as serious. Of course, there's no way to prove that. I'm just going based on my knowledge of being around on Twitch and seeing a lot of Twitch streams. Because some people do the same stuff as other people and they go on like instantly. And then you see another channel doing the same thing and you're like, what the fuck? Like, it's partner streamers I watch, legit partner streamers that go to fucking Twitch headquarters and know the fucking Twitch staff in real life and shit, and go to cons representing Twitch and everything. They watch whole episodes of TV shows on their streams sometimes. But, like I said in the beginning, that's not the point of the stream. That's just the thing they're doing on the stream, which is very different. I'm not going to call any names on that. But that's the thing. I've seen this happen. I've seen people that's partnered, like real partnerships. People that's been around for like 5-6 years, partnered on Twitch, watching fucking TV shows with Twitch admins in the chat. So yeah, but like I said, that's not the point of the stream. If the point of your stream is to watch episodes of A Different World and you get reported and taken offline, you know. So yeah. Anyway.
That negatively affect you? No. Do you want to know why? because these idiots mass report me so much, Twitch probably has me in this filter that they know that so many idiots mass report me that it's bullshit. How many people do you really think, after they're getting, let's say, dozens and dozens of reports a day from my Twitch streams, how many do you think they're going to take seriously when they've cried wolf a billion times? You know what I mean? But they're so dumb, they don't get it. They don't get it, right?
Why would they assume that Twitch is a shady
So
website
it's
like
pretty
all other
stupid.
ones?
It really is. And I just want to throw that out there because some people recently have been messaging me about this and saying, Phil, aren't you worried? Because
Okay, that's enough of that. Also, him saying this is kind of trying to maneuver people and not report them because it's like, oh, well, Phil said us reporting him isn't going to do anything, so let's stop wasting our time reporting them. So, you know, you could believe me if you want to. I say what I can say about it. You could believe it. You don't have to believe it. Who fucking cares? Yeah, I can't change your mind on it. But this is the big one. The new YouTube layout is so fucking weird. Pre-stream July 25th, the pre-stream that wouldn't end. This is the best meme because you see I'm 12 minutes into the video and you may notice the video is 48 minutes long. And you're probably wondering how that happened.
all right, folks. So that's it for the schedule. That's it for what you can expect the next few days. Thanks, everybody, for being patient.
Thanks for being patient.
I really don't have a lot to talk about on pre-stream
Don't have a lot to talk about.
today. It's kind of business as usual today. Just,
And we got
playing games,
almost
having fun.
40 minutes.
Drama free, don't care about any drama. Some people try to message me with drama. I say, I don't give a shit. I'm 35 years
You
old.
don't even
I'm
reply.
here to play games and have fun with you every day. And that's all I care about. I'm not going to see.
All he cares about as a 35-year-old man is waking up, playing games for Twitch, and uploading them to YouTube. That's what he just told us.
Sit here like a high school girl reacting to dramatic shit and people insulting me. I don't care.
But the last week has been odd when it comes to DSP because Review Tech USA dude, he did a stream reacting to DSP stuff, and fucking Vidal Viking was sending bits telling him about it. And I guess Vidal Viking don't hate Review Tech USA because he didn't get fucking flagged and taken offline. But whatever. I think he partnered on Twitch though. No, he did it on YouTube. He sure did. And you know how YouTube is. Ain't shit happening on YouTube. You can do whatever the fuck you want on YouTube most of the time. I forgot he don't stream on Twitch. I don't know why. But Vidal was telling DSP about it, and DSP was like, oh, I don't care. And then he went on a ramble. This was during Dark Souls gameplay. I don't know if anybody recorded it. I thought about recording it, and I was like, oh, somebody else going to do it. But I don't know if anybody did it. Anyway, he was ranting about it, and he was being really fucking vague, saying stuff like, oh, these YouTubers, they failing, and they can't make content, so they got to be drama YouTubers, and all of that and all of that. Basically, it was just calling Review Tech USA. That's his name, Review Tech USA dude. You got to put the dude at in. He was calling Review Tech USA dude like a drama YouTuber, blah, 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 blah. Because, you know, being a Let's Player that doesn't even edit videos is very prestigious. Way more prestigious than those drama YouTubers, right? To be a YouTube Let's Player that doesn't edit videos, it takes literally no talent. Because he's not even good at the games. It takes literally no talent. No effort because you don't edit the videos. Much effort as it takes to hit stop and start on OBS and drag and drop a video and title it. And, takes no creativity. Literally no fucking creativity. Let me see, what else? And no independent thought. At least to be a drama YouTuber, you have to have independent thought. You can't just make a drama video and say, well, I'm going to read other people's opinions. I don't know. The dude got fucking issues. But that happened. Apparently, don't quote me on this. Apparently, the guy with the glasses dude, I never watched this stuff. That's his name. Guy with the glasses dude. Apparently, he said something or did something. I don't fucking know. And apparently, the two best friends play dudes. Also, more people I don't watch. I think they named the stream Gout Side Phil or something dealing with Gout and DSP. I saw a screenshot of it on Twitter. Not going to be able to go back and find that. But, yeah, this stuff triggered them because every time this happens, people tell him about it. And I guarantee you, most of the people tell him about it is like probably like Vidal and like 70 people that don't like him, but they want to tell him about it to try to piss him off. And maybe like 5 other fans. Hey Phil, you know Review Tech USA's doing a stream watching your stuff. Hey Phil, you know about this? Hey Phil, you saw this? Hey Phil, you saw that? Hey Phil, you saw that? And it pisses them off. Which is why we get this fucking rant. Like, this would have been the optimal thing to do. Then this stupid video talking about it wouldn't exist. And I'd be like playing Overwatch right now or something and probably complaining about that instead. He could have just not said anything. Because saying people tell me about the drama and I ignore it means that you're reading when people tell you about the drama. Talking about the drama also is obviously going to make people tell you about the next piece of drama. So don't say anything at all. Just like when he talked about people getting mass reported on Twitch and getting suspended because they were streaming. He fucking left out a big chunk of stuff too. He was like, oh, people apparently did it, and oh, they were streaming. I don't know why he completely left out that obviously his fans reported him and that they were streaming, reacting to his stuff. I don't know why he left that out. It's kind of weird. But I mean, you know, the times that I got suspended watching DSP stuff, nobody made a big deal about that because nobody fucking cared. But I didn't really cry about it either, though. But it is what it is. The tea is very delicious. Anyway, what else we got here? Forgot what I was about to say.
So that's why I'm here, and I'm doing my own thing.
Oh yeah, he could just not talk about it at all. Like, he could not talk about people telling him about drama. He could not talk about the drama, and he could not talk about when stuff happened to people that don't like him. Then he would never get told about it because people would say, well, why the fuck would I tell DSP about it? Because he's not even going to respond. And he's not going to talk about it. So why would I go out of my way to tell him? You know? It's a lot of stuff people don't tell me about this because usually when people tell me about it, I kind of shit on them for it. Like if I'm streaming and somebody show up to the stream and be like, oh, Tevin, did you see Phil do this? I kind of shit on it a lot. So people kind of don't do that. So I'm sure he could do the same thing. It would be a little harder. Because more people know who he is, and more people are going to do it to him. But it could be very easy. And if his mods did their fucking job most of the time, instead of just banning random shit, it wouldn't happen at all. Talking to you, Vidal Viking. You let people sit in the fucking chat and talk about detractors, even though one of the main fucking rules is to not talk about detractors. But if somebody posts a resident sleeper face because he rambling and not playing the game, they get timed out of ban. Get yourself together, bro.
I'm far above all that stupid bullshit. The way I see it is this, folks. This is the God's honest truth, all right? I started doing this in 2008.
History lesson.
On a whim. Just making videos for YouTube. I started making gameplay
History
videos.
lesson.
Really seriously in 2009 as a hobby.
He took it serious as a hobby.
I never expected it would ever amount to anything. I never really cared. I never really even tried. I just
yeah, you still don't try.
And ended up becoming an internet
You don't even make thumbnails.
Right?
Also, internet phenomenon.
Right there at the burgeoning era when internet let's play
doesn't even have 200,000 subs. Phenomenon.
Popular. And the bottom line is, through highs, through lows, through thick and thin, through how many things that have tried to take me down, whether it was people talking shit, people being slanderous, this is how you don't play videos.
What the hell is slander? The only slander I could think of is when people call him a pedophile. Because that's something we have no actual proof of. Maybe like a random fucking sentence from Ari Lord on a podcast is all we got. Maybe. And I don't even know if that's the case. But when people call him racist, that's subjective. Obviously the dude not a fucking Klans member, but it's pretty subjective. You make jokes about people being black. Oh, you know it's trouble when he's black. Oh, come on, nigga. Somebody gonna call you racist. That's slander? What other slander could exist? He's bad at games. It's thousands of videos pointing out him being bad at games. Is that slander? He shits on his fans. Thousands of cases of him doing that. Is that slander? I don't know.
False copyright strikes, other personal attacks against myself, my family and my
His
business.
family. No one cares about your family, and Leanna ain't part of it anymore.
Being swatted, you know, every possible fucking thing that you can think of that people could do to me has been done to me. I'm still here. And, you know, right now things are going good. I'm not going anywhere. Why the fuck would I care?
Right now things are going good. As he tells us, he needs us to buy shirts and send them bits and sub to him and send them tips and watch videos and watch streams and pledge on Patreon so he can keep the lights on. Things are going good.
Care if today another Joe Blow YouTuber
Joe
decided
Blow.
to make an insulting video about me. You know, another person or group of people who I don't know nothing about them. I've never heard of them, or I have heard of them, but I just don't give a shit because I don't care about other YouTubers. I've never said a negative word about them, but now it's time for them to jump on that negativity bandwagon and make another negative fucking...
You know what would be godlike, and it would really fuck DSP over for an extended amount of time? If the people that he shit on in the past came back and shit on him. Because those people are really fucking popular. Imagine if Justine, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, and Toby Turner, Tobuscus, whatever the fuck. Imagine if those fucking 4 people made videos shitting on DSP, even like a 2-minute long video. It would be awful for him. Like, seriously fucking awful. Like, I gotta disable comments on everything. I'm disabling likes and dislikes on everything. My Twitter account is privated. The Twitch chat is sub-only mode from now on. Awful. He would be fucked as far as his internet presence. It's already fucked, but it would be like he would hate to open his fucking computer. He would be so fucked over. So he lucky that these people shitting on him that he don't know or that he don't care about. Because it's not like these people got 20 million subs or some shit. Or they own fucking TV shows or something, you know? But man, if the people that he pooed on over the years came back and pooed on him, he would be fucked. Jeez, that'd be terrible for him.
Video about me.
So he lucky.
Who cares? Everyone's done it. It's like a trial of YouTube to make a shitty, slanderous video about
A
me.
shitty, slanderous video.
I don't know, because I really very rarely talk about anybody else. I don't even know much about any other YouTubers. I don't care. So,
of course,
for them to all
that's
go out
very
of their way
believable,
to
by the
insult
way.
me, it says something about them and their character, right? Basically, if you want my honest opinion, I really think that these people are not really... They can't be jealous, because obviously I'm not a huge YouTuber, but I think they may just be angry. They're so angry. They get this pent-up angst that I could still exist. I didn't cater to any of the fucking YouTube sellout shill practices, right? I never fucking edited all my videos.
He didn't cater to shill practices. Not even 10 seconds later, a fucking splash screen telling you to buy a shirt. He didn't edit all of his videos. That's because he doesn't have the time, allegedly. He doesn't have the talent. He doesn't have the knowledge. And he's too lazy to put forward the effort to edit all his videos. He tried to make a channel for edited videos. So this is still going against what you're saying.
I never changed the way that I put out video.
Never changed the way he put out videos. So him going to direct capture because he was losing views, not changing the way he put out videos. Him giving fucking shoutouts in literally every gaming video now is not him changing the way he puts out videos. You watching the Let's Play on YouTube. Oh, thanks. Thanks, John McBalls and Mouth. Oh, 40,000 bits. Wow, that's really gonna help out. Oh, thanks. All right. This is the gameplay. It's just him staring at the screen, barely saying anything. Whoa, $200 tip from Vidar. Wow, thanks, man. It's really gonna help out. You didn't change the way you put videos
No
out.
content for YouTube or anything.
But of course, this
I never
all
sold out to big.
he flip-flops on us,
to
I
play
think.
this game for sponsorship and shit like that.
He never played games for sponsorships because no one wants to play him. No one wants to pay him enough. He talked about this a couple of months back that he was in talks to play multiple games for sponsorships, but the deal never went through. I guess he wanted too much money. This dude probably like asking for fucking Whitwick's money or some shit. He probably asking for like $1,000 to play a game for a couple of streams, when at best he worth probably like $500 at best. And then let's be real here. If DSP plays your game and he tells people like he got paid to play it, less people are gonna buy it. And people are gonna spam the Twitter account shitting on DSP and shitting on them for paying DSP to play the game. So that's a terrible idea.
I'm certainly not a slave to sponsors and that kind of shit.
He is a slave. He is a slave to bits, and he is a slave to subs, and he is a slave to fucking donations. I hate calling them tips. I don't care if you gotta call them, like, if it's like right to call it that, because you like not a non-for-profit or whatever the fuck. It's a fucking donation, a tip. We're not waitresses. Anyway, he a slave to that. The fuck is he talking about? And before that, he was a slave to ad revenue, and before that, he was a slave to views. He's not a slave to sponsorships. That's actually better. Because if you're a slave to a sponsorship, this dude say, hey, we're going to pay you this to do this. You do that and you get paid. Being a slave to what he is now is like, well, I got to hope these people feel like giving me money this month. He's a slave to Patreon. My nose fucked up. My nose been fucked up for like a week now, man. He a slave to all of that. I don't know about you, but I'd rather be a slave to Coca-Cola than a slave to John, Joe, Jack, Jill, Jimmy, Joseph, Karen, Kevin, Michael, Mary, Elizabeth, and like 70 other fucking names, and I hope they all give me money on Patreon every month. Instead of him having one slave master, he has like 200. Slave master references. Great fucking reference.
Right?
Right?
None of that. I just do my thing every day. I wake up, I set up, I stream, I have fun
Great
with
life.
games, I upload those videos to YouTube. That's my business. That's my daily routine. Keeping broadcasting for you every.
Look at how legitimate that is. I wake up, I turn OBS on, I play some games, barely talk, barely add anything to the commentary, acknowledge your donations, upload it to YouTube, title the videos, watch movies, go to sleep, wake up and do it again. And he plans on doing that every day. Pretty much until whenever. Until whenever. Wow. I can understand if he was like 25 or something. I'd be like, shit. But this dude 35 years old, man. You gotta do something, bro. Shit. Something. Like give some Street Fighter 5 players like $20 in the arcade stick and hope they win a tournament and y'all could share the money. You could start like a fake esports team. Do something.
every day, putting out thousands of videos a year, completing tons of playthroughs a year, and I'm able to stick to that formula. Now, there's been variations to that formula.
So he flip-flops on it.
Adopt direct capture live streaming. I've had to upgrade my equipment to stay with the times. I've had to, this year, make a giant change.
He told us he didn't change his videos, and then now he's telling us that he changed his videos.
To the way that I do my stuff, you know, including adopting shout-outs and adopting on-screen notifications and stuff, because I had to, right? I had to stay up.
I hate to be one of these kind of people because it's a really dick thing to say, and it's a really shitty way to behave. But how fucking dumb are his fans? He tells them, I acknowledge the shout-outs, and I have notifications on the screen because I know it's going to make more money. And they continue to give him more money? That makes no sense to me. I can understand doing it for the hype, that's one thing. But saying you do it to get more from doing it, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And it's a really old pre-stream. I was listening to it on my phone earlier because I still got YouTube Red. Because they fucking charged me and I forgot to cancel it. But I forget what pre-stream it was. It's really fucking old. This was before. This might have been after he left Twitch and when he first went back to YouTube. But he was like, oh, why do you think they give shoutouts for donations, and why do you think they have the notifications? And they interrupt the gameplay to fucking say, oh, thanks for the body. They do that to get more, or something like that. And now fast forward, and he does it. And the thing is, if you call him out on that, he say the world isn't black and white. That's his way of life. This is way of life now. If you call DSP out on something that he used to shit on and he does it now, he says, well, the world isn't black and white, idiot. Things change. 35-year-old man. He doesn't even have an argument to back up his shenanigans. His argument is the world changes. Wow. This fucking dude.
The flow.
Also, you probably don't see it in the capture. I'm gonna look at this and see. You can see it. Look how fucking artifacty and shitty that looked. Cause he took a screenshot. I could tell he took the screenshot from his Teespring dashboard and he stretched it out. Look how nasty that looks. It's all artifacty and shit. That's terrible. The dude that like made the design couldn't give him a high quality resolution PNG or something. I know that's super nitpicking, but I mean this dude does this for a living, you know. I feel like I could nitpick a little tiny shit like this when somebody does this for a living. It's not like he doesn't have time, you know. I feel like if you do YouTube and internet stuff full time, especially if you don't even edit your fucking videos, you could at least get a high quality PNG of your goddamn shirt and put it on a white background instead of just clipping and copying a screen cap that's more than half the size of this, because the original screen cap probably was like as big as the bottom of the shirt and he stretched it the fuck out. Look how shitty that look. It looks nasty. And you know, a logical human, as he would say, would be like, oh, the design obviously isn't gonna look like this, but it's a bad presentation. It's like putting a plate of nachos on a fucking Frisbee. You know what? A Frisbee probably would be a really good plate for nachos because the cheese wouldn't drip off the edge. I might buy a Frisbee. That's like a life hack. Put some nachos on a Frisbee. Make sure it's a clean Frisbee, obviously. Huh.
YouTube,
I
the
remember
ad
that.
fell through, had nothing to do with me. It wasn't like my viewership tanked or whatever.
It wasn't his fault.
Up, not me. And I had to adapt to survive. And so I did, right? So here I am, and I'm still here, and I'm still alive. And I think these people who make these videos, people who I never talk negatively about, I never mention, I don't know anything about them. I think the reason they do this negative shit is because they're so angry that someone like me, who never really went professional, right? I never put an amazing amount of research or money or professionalism into what I do. I just have fun on a daily basis, and I'm still doing it for a living, you know, 7+.
You're not having fun for a living. You having Patreon and subs and bits and donations for a living. You ain't having fun for a living, buddy. Having fun for a living is what he was doing in 2010 when it was all ad revenue. And if you offered him a donation, he would say fucking no. That was having fun for a living. That's the way it's supposed to be. And even then, I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like, not even pretend, that's the wrong word. I'm not going to sit up here and downplay somebody doing Twitch and shit for a job or for a living. But when you do Twitch for a living or YouTube for a living, and your whole revenue is based on what other people want to give you, and you act like this about it, you really have the nerve to say that people are angry that you're still around? You're still around because of fan donations, dude. The people that's shitting on him and the people that's talking about him, if they was to go 100% fan funded, they probably would be getting Jim Sterling money or better. And this dude getting $1,000 in Patreon and like fucking legit literal pennies on a dollar on Twitch. And he think people are angry that he's still around. You barely around. What the fuck are you talking about? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But to act like this, to sit up here and act like you some huge deal because you still around and you successful, when all of it's 100% based on what people want to give you. If he stopped getting all of his donations and all of his bits and all of his subs and all of his Patreon right now, he would immediately need to move out of the fucking house he's living in, because YouTube ain't gonna pay for it. But people are angry he's still around.
Plus years later. That kills them.
It kills them.
Fucking kills them, folks. Because when you see things falling apart, when you hear about this YouTuber is gone now, oh no, this gamer group fell apart.
Dude, if two best friends play, I'm just going based off the fucking random shit I talked about earlier, I forgot. If two best friends play, if guy with the glasses dude, because that's his name, if even fucking, what his name is? Even fucking Review Tech USA. If those people went 100% Patreon, like, yo, I got a Patreon. This is going to be my only income. I'm taking ads off videos. I'm not making any money through sponsorships. I don't want to do any of that. I'm doing just Patreon. If they went that route, if they went the kind of funny games route, they would be making way more money than DSP. Day one. And it wouldn't be none of that fucking desperation. I gotta start streams and tell you, oh, this fucking helps pay my bills. So you guys, if you want to vote, you could pledge $5 or more. They wouldn't have to do any of that. And it would still get more than him. He thinks they're angry that he's still around. I exist and people are angry. Who the fuck? He thinks he's that important for people to be angry that he exists? It is some fucking special people that legitimately are mad that DSP still exists. Like, just because he's still on YouTube. There's some people that's actually mad about that. But these YouTubers are not those people. I don't think any YouTuber is, like, any YouTuber that makes more than $20 a year is mad that DSP exists.
They were a big thing on
Whatever.
YouTube. They're gone now. They've all, broken apart, and they're falling apart, and it's not working out anymore. And you hear about these big YouTubers complaining that, oh no, their ad revenue is down, and now they're
He complained about that.
falling apart.
He was falling apart for years. He said he'd been doing YouTube full time for 7 years, but like 4 of those years was in shambles. He went to Twitch in 2013. He left Twitch in 2014. It was in shambles since then. Oh, I've been doing YouTube full time for 7 years. Almost half of that is garbage. Almost half of that is begging for views and begging for money in some kind of way. And he thinks people are jealous. Not jealous. He thinks people are angry about this. People that do YouTube full time don't rely on any other fucking way of getting paid. He thinks they're angry that he still exists in his hollow form. It's like if Cell transformed in reverse. Or if Kid Buu was weaker than Majin Buu. That's what DSP is. He used to be Kid Buu, and now he's Majin Buu. He's weaker now. We need him to fucking level up and get stronger. And he's going in reverse. And he thinks people are angry about that. Wow.
hate it.
They hate it.
Fucking hate that I can just be here every day having fun.
I think you're getting generic YouTube comments mixed up with people that are
still
actually
doing
successful.
it, still being successful, right? So now they've got to come out and say nasty shit about me so that, oh, now more people will think that this guy is an asshole and they won't watch his stuff.
No one watches you anyway.
One less viewer for Phil is one more viewer for me.
Dude.
Whatever.
This pre-stream has 487 views. And it's him talking about drama. And it's on a channel that has 186,000 subs. No one watches you. It's a fucking cult-like following for this dude. It's a small lump of people that watch all of his stuff that give him a lot of fucking money, which is the reason why he's still around. He don't have a lot of people giving him a little bit. He got a little bit of people giving him a lot. That's why he's still around. That's why you go to his chat and you see people with gold crowns next to their names and fucking gold spiky fucking bit badges because they gave him like 20,000 bits and shit. That's why he's still around. No one watches you.
Like you said, you're never gonna see me. You're never gonna see me sitting here and just making a video or a stream or a session or a podcast or whatever, just for the sole purpose of bashing someone else on YouTube or whatever.
Remember that video he did talking about Toby Turner drama? Remember that video he did talking about the Endure World drama? is never going to make a video to just talk about somebody else, basically. Okay.
I'm above it.
He's above
I'm
it.
far above that kind of shit.
You glowed
really
up too
am.
much.
I'm not gonna bother with that shit. So many people. Phil, did you hear again overnight? I got it again. Phil, did you hear about this?
Man,
this
that's a
big
lot of
YouTuber that
pausing.
did-" No, I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. I'm better off just being completely oblivious to all of it because
What a good life to
I
live.
just do my
I
own
want to be
thing, and
ignorant
yet
of
I'm
everything.
still fucking here, right?
I choose to be ignorant of
obviously,
everything.
all the shit that's been thrown against me didn't work. You could sit there, you could talk
Well, it did work because he talked about it for like 30 fucking
shit
minutes.
about me in your video. You can make a stream making fun of
Ain't
me.
got
You
no
can
views
call me
doing it.
names. You can make fun of my fucking physical illnesses. Right?
His fucking snorting?
Like my nasal drip or the fact
It's
that
the internet.
over 2
Oh,
years
100
ago,
bits.
I had a
We're gonna
problem
get
with
to
my
that part.
foot
You're gonna
that
hear
I
that
haven't
later.
had recurring in over 2 years. But again, to these fucking people who are such simple.
Because he had gout 2 years ago and told the internet he had gout to get some kind of weird sympathy, I guess, we can't make fun of it anymore because it happened 2 years ago. But he can make his YouTube channel look prestigious because he's been doing it for 7 years. See, and he could also talk about his Street Fighter 2 fourth place finish at Evo from like what fucking 15 years ago, 2004. He could talk about that. That's all right. It's all right to go to the past and dwell on the past when it's positive. It's not all right to dwell on the past when it's negativity. If it's in the past and it's negative, you have to forget about it immediately. It's got some kind of statute or limitation, I guess. Like if it's like a year old or something, oh, that shit was forever ago. That was 100 years ago. Why would you talk about that? But if it happened like 20 years ago and it was good, oh yeah, man, I remember that was great.
The internet is black and white. If something happened, it happened and never
It's black and white
changes.
argument.
It's always gonna happen.
If gout happens, it doesn't change because you still have gout. It's just not like flaring up or whatever. You still can't eat red meat like talking about, dude. You nerfed forever on what you want to eat. The fuck you talking about?
So because I had a medical issue,
Like this the kind of dude, if he was to go to jail for like 10 years and he would get out, he would try to immediately get a godlike job. And if they wouldn't hire him because he was in fucking prison and he a legit felon, he'd be like, oh, that was 100 years ago. I'm not like that anymore. Oh, you're thinking everything is black and white. What's in the past is in the past. No, it's not how real life works, bro. Sorry.
always will be there no matter what.
As we see the fucking screen of Blast from the Past, why would you play Red Dead Redemption? This game came out 100 years ago. Is the world in black and white to you? Why would you play these old games? Come on, you're supposed to play new stuff. Don't dwell on the past.
I always make fun of it, even though it's been gone for over 2 years, right?
Gone.
There's still people, folks, and this is the God's honest truth. I have been, broken up with my ex-fiance at this point for almost 3 months, okay?
Because
Now,
it
I
was
never
3
really
months ago, we
announced
can't
when the
talk
breakup
about her.
happened.
She's
It
dead to
happened
him.
behind the scenes. No one was even aware of when it really happened, all right?
You told
Almost
us when it
3
happened.
months. People are still talking about her. People are still, when they're making these nasty videos, in the thumbnails, they still got her face. It's like, dudes, you are so fucking
Dudes.
behind the times. Like, are you fucking retarded? Why are you putting... I just saw the other day...
Apparently you're retarded if you reference his girlfriend that he broke up with 3 months ago that he was with for 6 years. You are retarded.
Because I see them because they show up in my stupid related videos because YouTube's so stupid. It's like, this is how you don't play Tekken 7.
Nice
All right,
promo
yeah, I'm not
for
great
this
at
I don't
Tekken,
play
I understand
Tekken 7.
we definitely
Good
take
job.
highlights and we raging
Really
at the
appreciate it.
video. The thumbnail is my face and Leanna's face. And I'm looking at it like, she was gone by the time Tekken 7 came out, you idiot. Just nothing to do with it. How fucking stupid can you be? But again, when you're a simpleton, when you have an immature mind,
An immature
you think
mind?
that things last forever, right?
People don't think Pandalene
just
lasted
because
forever. What the fuck?
I was in a relationship with a girl for, a set amount of years. Oh, well, forever, we're just going to put her on all of Phil's stuff, even though...
Forever.
we've been
It's
broken
one
up
video
for
he's
3
talking
months.
about.
We'll just keep
Literally
doing
one
it.
video.
Makes sense, right? But that's what I mean. It's just, you're simpleton idiots. So, the thing is, I look at this stuff and I laugh. I really do.
Oh yeah.
Like, well, just
This is him laughing. He's having so much fun and enjoyment talking about this.
another moron who did something stupid, completely out of reference, or doesn't even do any research, talks shit about me, or here makes a thumbnail with something that's completely outdated, and it's just hilarious.
It's a fucking
Just keep making
thumbnail.
the dumb sheep of YouTube, the dumb, uneducated, immature viewer.
Uneducated?
There for drama, right? Because that's really what YouTube's become. Just keep
People
making
are
garbage for
literally
them, 'cause
dumb
That just means that's all you can do,
somehow
right?
because of this specific
That's all you
weird
can do,
stuff.
is make garbage content. You don't make anything significant. You don't make anything, fun. You don't make anything original. All you do is drama. You know what I mean? And if that's really what you do, if really you're so pathetic that all you can become popular on YouTube anymore is making drama videos about me, of all people, right? Me, how am I even pertinent anymore? I've got a hardcore fan base who come back and watch all my stuff. I'll be honest, I am growing on Twitch. My Twitch streams are doing better, which is good.
I love his own quote, pretty much pooing on himself just to try to get people to leave him alone. How am I even pertinent anymore? He would actually sit up here and tell us I'm not relevant anymore just so people say, oh, well, you know what feels right. I'm not going to talk about him anymore because he's not relevant. We should only shit on people if they're relevant, obviously. You can be the most garbage person in the world. Wow. You could be the most garbage person in the world, but if you're not relevant, it's no point in bringing up how garbage you are. That's the way it works. We gotta only talk about actual celebrities. I'm gonna make a fucking Kardashian video tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about Kylie Jenner making a fucking Tupac shirt. She's pertinent. I can make a video about it and it's cool. I gotta get something. I gotta get up after this. Something else he said too.
I love that my Twitch streams are growing and everything.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about his Twitch thing, and I'm gonna go and get what I want to get. His Twitch stream is growing. This is true. Also, Twitch has an issue going on right now. A lot of people have been complaining about it on Twitter. Twitch doesn't see it as an issue, but the average Twitch user, and even like partner Twitch streamers that actually know about Twitch because they give a fuck about the culture, and like this fucking faggot here, he gives no fucks about Twitch. He cares nothing about what Twitch is doing. He cares nothing about what Twitch is gonna do. He cares nothing about what Twitch used to do. He cares nothing about any kind of directory placement. He cares nothing about anything. He only cares about money. Period. It's people that do Twitch for a living, like 100% Twitch for a living, that don't act like this dude. Twitch is only a sack of floating money in front of him. Twitch is only, oh, I can get this much bits if I play Dark Souls 2. Well, I could get this much bits and subs if I play Crash. That's what Twitch is to him. So he doesn't know anything about this. But it's this meme on Twitch right now. If you stream in a certain directory, like Dark Souls 2 is a good one, Dark Souls 1 is a good one, Overwatch is a good one, Battlegrounds is a good one, League of Legends, the list goes on. Or if you stream in a directory at a certain time too, you could get massive amounts of follows. Because when people, I don't know if it's new accounts, old accounts, or what, but the Twitch app got a really big update. And apparently that Twitch app auto-follows people. And you might say, Tevin, you just fucking blowing smoke out your ass. You don't know what you're talking about. I do know what I'm talking about because I played Final Fantasy VII a week or so ago. I just happened to be playing Final Fantasy VII while some fucking stupid speedrun was going on of Final Fantasy VII. So people made new accounts watching this Final Fantasy VII speedrun and probably told the Twitch app that they liked Final Fantasy VII. It was me and it was one other dude that had more than 20 views in that directory. Both of us got about 400 follows in like 2 hours. Our views didn't go up, but we got like 400 to 500 follows, and we all got the same follows. And when I checked the people that those accounts were following, they was all following the same people. Like it was FGC people because I played Street Fighter. I used to play Street Fighter. I don't play that shit no more. But it was like FGC people because they would probably pick Street Fighter and Tekken as their games. It was Overwatch people. I play Overwatch on Twitch a lot, so they probably picked Overwatch as their favorite game. So people was making new accounts and was logging in on the app and picking recommended games, and it was automatically following me and this other dude and some FGC people and some Overwatch streamers. DSP, I was checking the stats. It's a website that lets you check Twitch stats. It's basically the one that lets you check YouTube stats, but you can use it for Twitch too. I'm not gonna say it's 100% accurate, but they don't have like bullshit money charts and shit. It shows follows, and that's pretty much it. I don't even know if it shows views. I think it might show views. But DSP, the days he streamed Dark Souls, he was earning 200 to 500 views, not views, 200 to 500 follows those days. And it was some days in between, which I guess are days he didn't play Dark Souls, or days this didn't happen, because maybe somebody else wasn't playing it, so it wasn't more popular in the directory. Those days he got less than 20 follows. Those less than 20 follow days are real people that actually chose to follow him. Those 200 to 500 follow days are fucking auto follow app bullshit follows. Those people are not going to show up to your streams. Maybe like 4 or 5 of them will, but there's no way all of them showing up. So over the last couple of weeks or so, he was like, oh, my Twitch has been growing. Oh, I'm getting tons of follows. When I first came back to Twitch, I had 30,000 follows, and now I have almost 40,000. I guarantee you at least 5,000 of those are auto follows. It's some people went from 2,000 followers on Twitch to 5,000. Some people that went from 5 to 10,000 followers on Twitch to fucking 40,000 because of this shit. And they play popular games and they get reasonable views, and the follow lists go from like this to that because of the fucking app. And I'm telling you, that's where a lot of his follows came from. He think he doing so good on Twitch. He is doing good, but like I said earlier, it's that fucking cult group clump of people that give him a lot of fucking money. It's not spread out. It's not 200 people giving him money on Twitch every day. It's like 100 people giving him money on Twitch every day. Not even maybe that. It might be like fucking 70 or 80. You know? His channel not growing. It is, but it's not growing the way he wants to try to make you think it's growing, and it's not growing the way he thinks it's growing. That's all I gotta say about that.
Right. But I'm certainly not a giant presence anymore. I mean, yeah, if you were attacking me in 2011, 2012, maybe it made more sense. Dudes, it's 2017. It's like you've beaten the dead horse for 5 fucking years in a row. How much more are you going to beat it? To the point where it's just so stupid. I mean, really, like, how pathetic can you be that you're going to do the same kind of fucking dramatic attack video on me when I don't even know who the fuck you are?
It's
Unreal.
2017, you're beating the dead horse. DSP is telling us,
the thing that gets me,
talking about him in 2017 is beating the dead horse. He's calling himself irrelevant, so we can leave him alone.
Right?
That is unbelievably amazing.
I'll give you an example. If I was a hardcore fan of a YouTuber, and I loved everything they did, I really liked their content and everything, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere,
and now he's gonna try to get people to stop watching the people that talked about him because he's petty and they don't know where else to reach.
Right?
But I think it might be done here. It's been a long video.
That's just what I'm saying. Like, I don't even understand how, if you have a brain in your head and you see a YouTuber do that, that would be it for me. I'd be like, I can't watch that person again in good conscience. I know that they're a piece of shit.
If you have, listen to this shit. Listen to him try to maneuver people, and not even maneuver. How he tries to, I can't think of the word I want to come up with, but how he try to fucking finesse people to think the way he want them to think. If you have a brain, you'll stop watching these people because they talked about me in 2017 and I'm not relevant anymore. That's basically what he's trying to tell us. Because somebody talked about me, they lost their legitimacy. Also, the logo got artifacting on it. The dude couldn't find the transparent logo for one of the most popular DLCs of the last 10 years. He stole the fucking picture and cropped it out on his own, so the logo got a bunch of artifacting around it. Are you kidding me? Jesus fucking Christ.
This is the kind of person they are. When they have a slow day, instead of actually, working or busting their ass or doing something productive, they're...
DSP is implying that he works. He doesn't make thumbnails. He doesn't edit videos. He doesn't make art. Works. He doesn't even make a layout for his Twitch channel or his streams. And he works busting their ass. Okay.
They're just going to do an attack video on someone.
Attack video.
They're basically a hack. If that's not the sign of a hack, of someone who has no fucking real talent, I don't know what is.
He thinks he has talent. He's implying he has talent. With his thumbnails that his fans make, his fan art that his fans make, his non-layout, he doesn't even have an actual Twitch layout. Like, I'm gonna go way the fuck out of here right now. I'm gonna go to ST Peach stream. You could think whatever you want to think about this girl. She's not streaming anyway. She also some other cleavage streamer. Look at this. You see this, right? This is a layout. Isn't that something? Somebody that does Twitch full time has a fucking layout. It's like all pink and pretty and shit. Everything is clear. You know what's going on. You know what to click on. You know what's up. Right? All right. Let's go to Dan's Gaming. I think that's a fairly popular fucking streamer. And it's something I want to tweet about this. I forgot. DSP made his Twitch account in 2008. He made his account when it was still Justin TV. The fuck? Oh shit, this must be a new feature. This must be something that some website do. Huh. I never heard of that. But you go to this thing, you see you got your referral links, you got your schedule, contact info, tip link, social media. Everything is nice and simple, sleek, smooth layout. You know, you don't need to read paragraphs. You don't need to maybe think of what you need to click on to actually go what you need to go to. Very fucking simple. But something I meant to tweet about, I forgot. DSP made his account, I think back when it was Justin TV, he made his account in 2008. Because the website that let me look up the follow stats and stuff, it said the account was made in 2008. If this dumb fuck would have started streaming on Twitch in 2008, he would probably be one of the most popular people on Twitch. By default. Because he just would have been around so long. That's why Dan's Gaming is so popular. He just been around so long at this point, he's just gonna always be popular as long as he exists. Hey, Whispers from Water Closet. Welcome, Water Closet. It's fucking Stormy G. I'm gonna go to Stormy G stream. Stormy G is a partner streamer. I think she's pretty free in fighting games. Don't tell her I said that. She got a layout. Maybe a layout somebody else made, and it is what it is. Like, I don't care if somebody made it or not. But look, got a nice layout. Facebook, Twitter, Steam, YouTube, donate, subscribe, Battle.net, Amazon wishlist, donation Hall of Fame, yeah, Instagram. Yeah, this is fairly simple stuff. You know? Now we go to Darkside Phil Twitch account. And what do we see? What do we see? We see no layout. I'm going to let it play, I guess. We see no layout. We see no green screen. Not even a border around his camera. At least put a border around your camera. It looks tacky. It's just a floating picture there. You can do that with the PS4 by default. So we got floating picture in the corner. No border, no green screen. You scroll down, you got walls of text for fucking rules. It's even a paragraph under Twitter. You don't have to put anything under Twitter. You just put fucking Twitter. You click on it and you go to your goddamn Twitter. I'm blocked, by the way. You don't need to put a paragraph under that. You don't need to put a paragraph under KO Gaming. You don't need to put a paragraph under Patreon. You don't even need to put pledge to my Patreon. You could delete pledge to my Patreon. You could delete the paragraph. Just have the logo. You don't need to try to persuade us in the fucking paragraph under the logo, dude. It's corny. And then I love this still here. I'm currently working on integrating my old YouTube only gameplay style, a more interactive one. I think you did it. You don't need these sentences and paragraphs under everything, man. Shout out to Dooley, 750 bits. It's pretty good. Now you go to mine. Even I got it. I got a little layout. You know, I got the sub stuff that you can get. Got the little FAQ there. But besides that, you know, it's like the little Hall of Fame for the donations pretty much. You got your links, you click on whatever the fuck you want. You got your glow, you got your donate, you got your emoji, you can click on those, you got your rules. That's the rules now because people fucking criticize everything in the world, so that's the rules. You got the game that looks, that's the stream team I'm part of. You got to subscribe, you can click on that. That's pretty fucking simple. I could do this all day. I would have to go through so many channels before I find one that looks as garbage as his. with the floating picture and the no border and the shitty layout on the actual channel and all of that. Now, of course, that's not going to make more people, like, nobody's going to show up to your stream and say, well, I'm not going to fucking follow this guy because his profile looks bad. But it's just tacky looking. You do this full time. Pearl Luna, Angry Joe girlfriend. She got the camera at the bottom, no green screen, but she got a border around it. It takes no effort to put a border around it. It takes no fucking effort. She got really nice emotes. What's another one? A really, 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 really sleek one is Tushi. That's really fucking sleek. Twitter, tips, subscribe, YouTube, Amazon, emotes, really fucking sleek. I wish I could shrink mine down as much as his is, cause that's sleek as fuck. I love it. Game J06. This will be the last one. Now he do have some text in his, but it's not a paragraph floating under. Like the text is part of the picture. You know what I mean? But still, it's streamlined. It's streamlined and everything match. And it's actual info. And not, oh, well, pledge to my Patreon if you want to support me continuing to do this for 10 years. You know? It's actual info. But I don't know. It's my fucking 2 cents on that. Like I say, I don't feel bad for criticizing him about stuff like that because he does this full time. I understand if he was like some part-time streamer and he was super grassroots and had no fucking help, then I'd be like, okay, whatever. But this dude does this. This is his job. Is this stuff. And it's that fucking shitty.
So, that's what I mean. I don't care, guys. Don't tell me about when people are attacking me and making negative videos.
Don't tell me about stuff because I want to be ignorant about the world around me. That's going to make my life happier.
Stuff that's about to come out.
We done?
Excuse me, I felt that burp coming. Ooh. Tons of new games.
Oh my god, we done. Alright. Hour and 12-minute video. Hopefully you enjoy it. Like the video if you want to like the video. Dislike it if you want to dislike it. I don't give a fuck. Follow me on Twitch for stupid stuff. Twitch.tv, whatever the fuck, /almighty_Tevin. Link is in the description. Since I promoted it anyway already by showing it in the video. And we are 85,000 G. Hopefully you don't kill yourself. And hopefully I don't kill myself. And I'll see you in the next video.